Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today for Tuesday's tips and techniques, I have some tips for the red velvet paper as well as the felt. So we're going to turn the camera over. This is the gorgeous card I'm going to show you today. This is the red velvet, and this and these is the felt. That is all from the mini catalog. And the stamp set that I used is the poinsettia petals. It is sold in a bundle, so you get the coordinating dies that go with it. So let's get started. Such a pretty card and so much gorgeous vellum, and this is the red velvet. It is like cardstock on the back, and then the front is your red velvet. And then we have the felt. Now the felt comes in the green, brown, red, and white. And I used the brown and green for today's card. What I love about the velvet and the felt is when you die cut them, you get that. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but it actually gives you the embossing inside. It's so pretty. And it also embosses on the felt as well. And when I emboss mine, I take washi tape and stick the outside edge to the solid edge, so it embosses both at the same time and I don't have to worry about it moving. But you can see the detail. Yeah, you can see it more on here than you can on the red. You can see the detail that it leaves behind on that felt. And I did the little sprigs in the brown felt. Now when you put the die on the felt, you want to go back one way and then through. So you want to pass it through your die cutting machine at least 2 times. And if it doesn't cut it out, then pass it through again. But it should cut it no problem with 2 passes. So the first thing I'm going to do is glue my little felt, not felt, this is the velvet, poinsettia together. So yes, you can die cut that felt and the velvet papers. Oh, and I got one more. I just wanted to show you how the velvet die cut out. So this is like 4 layers there, and it is so pretty. I wish you could see it. Make a purchase and you can see it firsthand. All right, so I'm going to set that aside. That's all stuck. And you know what? I'm going to glue the pearl. These things are just gorgeous in the center now too while it's all setting up. So I'm going to stick that in there. We're going to let that dry. Let that all set up and dry. I'm also using this gorgeous velvet. It is the, why can't I think what that is? Vellum. It's velvet on vellum, or almost like flocking on vellum. It is just gorgeous, but because it's vellum and you can see through, you got to watch how you adhere it to your cardstock. So you can either assemble and stick your glue behind, or what I did, and you can see it a little bit, but it's a pretty good way of doing it. I have a little sponge on a clip, and then I just take my glue, put it on the sponge, and then just sponge my glue over the back side of the vellum, like so. And then I'm going to take this and place it on the red, and I love how it shows through. Just like that. So pretty. So the base of my card is the real red. I'm going to fold that in half. That's 4 1/4 by 11. Fold it in half. Then I have 4 by 5 1/4. And this is going to go at the top, just like that. So first what we're going to do is attach that. Just like that. Then we're going to take the Early Espresso ribbon and we're going to run it across. Get my ribbon scissors here. And we're going to tie that just to the side here. And if you want to, if you need that third finger, grab a glue dot. And this is about where I want my knot to end up. So I'm going to use that glue dot to hold my knot here in place nice and tight while I come and finish. Just like that. Trim up my ends, just like that. I'm going to stamp my sentiment on the bottom using Early Espresso ink, and this is all from the Poinsettia Petals stamp set. So I have Merry Christmas. Put that at the bottom. And I might as well stamp my inside piece while it's out. And then I have the little berry stamp. And I'm going to use the real red to stamp the berries. That. So pretty. All right, that can go on the inside. So we're going to center that in the inside here, just like that. This is ready to go on the front. So we're going to center that on the front, like so. Now we're ready to put our poinsettia together. I'm going to put it like this and like this. And then these are going to come up here. Everything on here is just so soft and pretty. Just like that. And then this is going to be popped up like that. So you can put a little adhesive or some glue, probably works best with the felt. And I just kind of went down the center line. And we're going to put that there. I'm going to do the same thing with the bigger one. I just kind of come down the center with my glue. And I'm not going to worry about those because we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals so it'll all get stuck down with our dimensionals. Love it. I love that you can emboss the felt as well as the velvet paper. It is just gorgeous. So then it's just however you want to place that, just like that. A couple more pearls here. Let's see. Put one there. Let's see. I want a little bit bigger one. One here, and maybe one down here. Love it. So pretty. So for your Tuesday tips, you can emboss and die cut the velvet and the felt with the different dies. So that is your Tuesday tip and technique for today. If you liked what you've seen, make sure that you share, like, and follow on Facebook as well as YouTube, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Facebook page, and turn on notifications. If you need any of those supplies, the felt or the felt or the velvet, make sure that you visit my blog, www.TheStampCamp.com. This is the host code for October. I appreciate any and all orders, and that is your card for today. Thanks for stopping by.